The following is a special presentation of ABC Sports.
A year's worth of anticipation about to come to an end. It's race day in Indy. The ultimate cathedral of speed calls 350,000 racing patrons to the Hoosier heartland and witness the spectacle, the speed, and the danger of the Indianapolis 500. 33 drivers, each masters of their craft, take on the challenge again, and a race not only against their fellow competitors, but a race against 114 years of racing history that has come before. 1 year ago, fans' patience through a 4-hour rain delay was rewarded with an instant classic. Joseph Newgarden's last lap pass, securing the first back-to-back victory in more than 20 years. Just the sixth driver to do so. They say the track decides the winner. The track has never said yes to 3 in a row for any driver. 23 years ago, Helio Castroneves made it 2 for 2 to start his career at Indy. But he came up just short for his 3rd in a row, finishing 2nd to the late Gilles de Ferran in 2003. Helio makes his 4th attempt at becoming the lone 5-time winner. He turned 50 just 2 weeks ago. Will that be a good omen for the 5th? Today, he starts outside row 8. Fellow 4-time winner Al Unser won 2 in a row in 70 and 71, but fell a distant 2nd to Mark Donohue in 72. Wilbur Shaw won in 1937, 39 and 40, and finished 2nd in 38. Shaw also convinced Tony Holman to purchase the Speedway in 1945 and save it from post-war ruin. But even Shaw felt the sting of the old Speedway. In his chance for a 3rd, Shaw crashed out of the lead and suffered career-ending injuries. For this place, in its walls, can be harsh. Arguably, no one came closer to taming the Brickyard than Bill Vukovich. He led 150 laps in 1952 before steering problems took him out just 8 laps from the finish. He'd come back with a win in 53, leading 195 laps, and again in 54. In 1955, he had already led 50 of the first 56 when tragedy struck. Avoiding Roger Ward's crashed machine, Vuki was vaulted over the backstretch wall and perished instantly. Forever a what-if in Indy lore. Sometimes the Speedway shows a face of Lady Luck. In 1947, Maury Rose ignored team orders to take it easy. He passed teammate Bill Holland, waving Rose on, thinking he was a lap down. Holland was furious after the race and would have to play second fiddle to Rose again in 48. But in Rose's chance for a 3rd straight, his gamble to ignore team orders saw the car fail at lap 192, and Holland getting the last lap as an Indy 500 winner. Rose fired on the spot. Today, Joseph Newgarden must face the Speedway that has said no to every 3-peat bid, and 32 of the fastest open-wheel racers wanting to leave their mark on 500 history. An inspection failure last Sunday has made Newgarden's task even taller. He'll start in the middle of the last row. Penske teammate 2018 winner Will Power to his outside, dead last, leaving Scott McLaughlin by himself inside row 4. He was introduced to the monster behind the walls in Fast 12 practice. They call Newgarden the king of the open-wheel ovals, but the true monarch of IndyCar is Spain's Alex Palou. He's won 3 of the last 4 championships and 4 of the first 5 races this season. The jewel missing from his crown, a win in the 500. Palou has not won on an oval, and he hopes to start with the biggest. He begins outside row 2. Finishing runner-up in last year's sprint to Twilight was Mexico's Pato Award. This year, starting from outside row 1, he may live up to the old racing adage, bring back the checker or bring back the steering wheel. Kyle Larson hopes that Mother Nature is kind to his 2nd double attempt. Last year, Larson missed his Cup obligations in Charlotte to stay for the 500. Some rookie mistakes, an early missed shift, a late speeding penalty on pit road, a finish of 18th with Rookie of the Year distinction. Larson won here last July in NASCAR's return to the Brickyard 400. Can he be the first to win the marquee events back-to-back? He starts inside row 7. The Speedway can be unkind to legacy name. Graham Rahal was just relieved to not have to run the last row shootout. He tries to make he and Bobby Rahal the 2nd father-son duo to win and join the Al Unsers. Marco Andretti needed the last chance qualifying to make the show. Can he match Grandpa Mario's victorious run 56 years ago in 1969? Nobody has won from the last 5 spots on the grid. Colton Herta now starts in 27th, and he'd be justified in believing the track has something against him. Another terrifying wreck on the south side of the Speedway last Saturday, but Herta came back just hours later to qualify. A spin in turn 2 last year took him out of winning contention. Rookie Robert Schwartzman has impressed in his first month of May. New team Premo with a stunning pole run. Schwartzman will be the first rookie to lead the field to green since Teo Bobby surprised in 1983. 21 winners have started first. Can the young Israeli continue to shock at the Brickyard? The last rookie to win was Alexander Rossi, taking home the 100th running in 2016. He rides an Ed Carpenter steed into battle, starting outside row 4. Noblesville, Indiana's Connor Daly just missed the top 12 shootout. Now starting middle of row 4, he looks to be the first Hoosier native to win in 85 years. Most recently, Wilbur Shaw's win in 40. 3 rookies in the field today, 8 former 500 winners, 5 series champions, and 22 veterans hungry for their first. For one, the euphoric swig of milk, the wreath bestowed, and the kiss to the yard of bricks. The link to that race day 114 years ago. From Ray Haroon to today's winner, your racing career immortalized forever on the Borg Warner Trophy. Will Joseph Newgarden lay the curse of the Indy three-peat to rest, or will the Speedway decide it's time for a change of its champion? Live from the world's greatest race course, this is the greatest spectacle in racing. This is the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500.